in your shirt's a little tucked in. There you go. Everybody looks good.
There we go. All right.
Good? Yeah.
You good?
It's like always my thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can look at either camera because I pull from both. So we're here in Nashville. You're working on new music.
Yeah.
I'm super excited. You have a song out and a video to go with that song.
I do,
And you have a special co-star in the video.
Indeed I do, yeah. So not only co-star, but I guess two co-stars because Savannah Chrisley and Nick Cordilli's are featured star in the music video for my single "Pray for You," and man, we had a blast shooting it.
The fact that it's like in a church,
Yeah,
and they meet.
right.
I just think that's super sweet.
Yeah, well, this was my first experience making a music video on this scale, and I was excited to be able to kind of narrate the video, so that the character in the song, is a lot like me in a lot of ways, but it's fun because that's how we were kind of thinking about writing it, and then getting around other creative folks that are able to kind of execute a vision for how the song looks as opposed to just how it sounds. It was really, really fun to watch and be a part of.
And you know what? I looked it up on YouTube and it had like 4.1 million views or something like that. I was like, dang, man.
It's all that Chrisley star power. That's what it is. Yeah. I started playing music when I was in college playing basketball because you don't get to go home during Christmas break, during winter break. And so I had a bunch of spare time. So my mom brought this guitar up to a home game that I had she got me when I was like 12 and I never touched. And brought it up and I learned how to play just off of tab websites and chords. Yeah. And quickly, as soon as I could mash 4 chords together, I started writing songs. And
by yourself? You started writing by yourself?
Writing by myself? Yeah, totally. Co-writing came later, that's typically almost exclusively what I do now, but I still write by myself some. But at that time, I was completely just writing everything myself, and which is good and bad. It's good in that you practice your craft, but it's bad in that, sometimes the songs are just awful. But so anyway, I started playing then, and it just kind of snowballed from there, and then toured around all over the South and Midwest for a while.
Okay, because where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas originally, and I grew up there and on the Florida Gulf Coast, but I'm hometown's Arkansas. And so I'm touring in, like Texas and Oklahoma, and then, also the east of there too. And I had some success writing with some songs, writing with some friends there in that scene, and decided I'd move to Nashville and pursue a publishing deal because I wanted to be a writer artist. And so anyway, I was here, and then I went on this medical missions trip with some doctors and watched how they work, and thought, man, maybe music, I'm putting all this time in, maybe it's something I just always do as a hobby, and maybe I take this other path. And so applied to a pre-medical program and got in, and so I had a decision to make, and about 6 weeks before I was going to leave for that, I got an offer for come write songs for a guy for a company, and then that turned into a management deal with the same folks, and then that turned into a record deal also.
So just like that.
Yeah, just like that over about 8 years. Yeah, just like that. Bang, bang.
Hey, you're still like 2 years ahead of the 10-year mark. If that's those 8 years.
I guess it's true. I guess it is true.
Okay. Do you have any bucket list people that you've gotten to write with?
A few, yeah. I've written with some people that have written, some of my favorite songs, and you kind of.
Is that not crazy though? Like when you grow up hearing songs, because I know it's for us, you kind of become like used to it after a while, but it's crazy to grow up, and then all of a sudden you're in the room with them, and your friends, and you're writing,
or you're at a media event with like this artist that you grew up idolizing. It's crazy. It is very humbling, and but then also, you make your friend group is typically other people in music business, whether it's the business side or writing or producing or artists or whatever. So, it's fun. You sort of matriculate through the process with them. And, I write songs with a lot of folks that I've been writing with since I moved to town. And that part of it's fantastic as well. You know, it's really the best part about this town is that at the end of the day, it really is mostly about the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference on writing or performing, or is it equal for you, or are they such different things that you can't even compare?
No, I mean it's pretty equal to me. Like, you know, I wanted to write songs. I wanted to perform songs that I wrote because songs make you feel a way that nothing else does, really. At least it does to me. And so I just wanted to be able to give people that feeling. You know, that was what drew me to it in the first place. And so I love the fact that I get to do both of them. I do. I'm very excited about that. A group of songs. It's actually 7 songs, which is like a pregnant
That's
EP.
almost...
Yeah, it's like a real.
I've never heard it called that before, but okay.
Yeah, it's like an octomom EP or septomom EP. It's one of those numbers. But anyway, so yeah, I actually threw a cover on this one, which is
Can you tell us?
Nah, I better not say. I'm gonna keep that one.
Okay, do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I don't know if I have a favorite. I really, it kind of changes day to day, my mood, you know. I love the title track. The EP's called Everywhere But On, and that's a song that I wrote with some friends of mine, 2 of my good friends here in town, Paul Sykes and Lance Miller. And, you know, I spent so much time in a van and trailer running around everywhere that, you know, I just had to basically have all my mail sent to my mom's house. And she had my checkbook, and she would just like write my rent checks because I would not be home. You know, I might be home.
I feel like that's a classic musician.
Oh, totally.
Like,
I mean, I bet you I didn't spend 4 nights in a row in the same place for years and years. But anyway, that sort of picture, and then along with a a breakup at one point. I don't, you know, everybody has, you know, break. I don't know if it's about a specific one, but that we kind of wrote this song about that, and I really identified with the guy in the song, with the character in the song, again, as a place that I had been in life, and I really love that song. I love to play it out, and but then, you know, I don't mean to take away anything else from the other stuff that I did on it, you know, because I'm very proud of it and wrote it with just unbelievably talented people. And
you have a duet on that EP too, right?
I do. My
Going
buddy,
out with
my buddy Jimmy Allen came and
we
helped
love
us
Jimmy.
out.
Oh my gosh.
Man, Jimmy's my dude, man. So Jimmy came and hopped on a track with us and on a song that I love, you know, and you know, Jimmy's just so talented, man. It adds so much to the song.
He's so fun.
Yeah,
He's
he's so
chill.
much fun.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
he's great.
And so, what are your plans for the rest of the summer?
Oh man, touring. We get to play some great festivals, Watershed, Lake Shake, several. Those are just off the top of my head. Several other great places all across the country, East Coast, West Coast, Northeast, Northwest, just everywhere. So Midwest, South. It's gonna be great.
What do you do when you're on the road? Like when you have I don't know if y'all have a lot of downtime, but
if I have any downtime,
are you the grill out and cornhole person, or are you like, I'm gonna hibernate in my bus and take a nap? Or
yeah, I'm like the bet on sports and chill mode. No, I do like that. If I have like an off day though, I want to be outside playing golf if possible. I love to. I'm not like as
so
good
you're
as
a
some.
golfer too.
I love to play. Yeah. I don't claim to be. You know, as good as some of these guys out here for sure. But
you need to get. I feel like that's a country music thing.
Yeah, I promise you.
Yes. Well, thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh,
Matt
thanks for
Stell.
coming by and spending some time with us.
Yeah, I'm excited. Excited for the EP.